What's up, guys? It's Rob here, and if you're watching this video, you're probably watching it because Tesla is absolutely skyrocketing today. It's up over 13% on the day. It's been doing incredibly well ever since 2022 started, and it's looking like it will continue doing very well throughout the rest of the year. So in this video, we're going to explain what's been going on with Tesla that caused this massive rise in price, as well as predict what might be going on with Tesla in the future. So let's take a look, first of all, at the chart and just admire how beautiful this chart is, right? We opened up massively higher today in the pre-market, and since then we've basically just been moving up in a straight line to the upside until just recently we did see a little bit of a bounce off of $1,200. Hopefully we'll be able to break through that soon. Currently we're at $1,194, and we closed 2021 around $1,057. So we've already seen massive upside this year. It's already beat out what you could guess the average index fund would do of about 8 to 10%. So already Tesla in one day has outperformed most index funds for a year. So it's pretty impressive stuff. And the reason that Tesla is rising today is a couple-fold, right? We've got a couple of things to discuss why Tesla is rising today. So first off, Tesla began the new year with the 12% gain because mostly of their fourth quarter vehicle deliveries smashing estimates. So they've actually delivered a record 308,600 cars during the last quarter of the year, and their deliveries year over year shot up 87%. To 936,172 vehicles for all of 2021. So we've actually also got a bunch of banks and analysts upgrading Tesla on this news. In fact, Deutsche Bank analyst wrote that Tesla's impressive quarterly results suggest a large upside in 2022. So it's unlikely that you've actually missed out on most of the gains at these prices. In fact, if you look at the long-term, Tesla has been to $1,200 before. It's been higher than this. We are not at all-time highs, and Tesla is getting incredible news coming out for them now. So I think it's likely that Tesla will continue rising. That's why I'm still holding my Tesla stock. And it's notable. This analyst also pointed out a couple of other reasons why they think Tesla will continue to do incredibly well. Some of them being the ramping up of their production in Berlin and Austin plants, the start of new vehicle lines, particularly the Cybertruck. That's been at least told, where we've at least been told that that's coming out in 2022. So hopefully that actually happens. We have in-house production of battery cells and likely a broader rollout of full self-driving software, which if you don't know why that's a huge deal for Tesla, let me show you real quick. Because if you take a look at Tesla's website right here, the Model 3 order page, you can actually scroll down on this page and see just how much full self-driving costs a customer buying a Tesla. It's right here, $10,000 is what Tesla is collecting for this software, and it doesn't actually cost them any variable cost to put in because all the cars have the hardware for it. All they need to do is put in the software and unlock it for you, and if you want that thing unlocked, it's an extra 10 grand. So Tesla is going to be able to really ramp up their revenue in 2022 as this comes out. And more people are wanting to get it once they see how incredible it is. They're likely to going to be trying to get themselves some full self-driving. So I think Tesla has a bright future ahead of them, and not just me, but actually a bunch of banks -1. So we're going to look at some price target increases that some banks have been doing. A lot of banks actually on this news think Tesla is going to be doing a whole lot better in the future, and we're going to start out looking at Deutsche Bank. It's the one that analyst was from. They have raised their price target from $1,000 to $1,200. We also have RBC Capital raising their price target for Tesla from $950 to $1,005. We also have KGI raising their price target from $1,000 to $1,480, and almost sarcastically, JP Morgan has raised their price target as well. They have raised their price target from $250 to $295. So obviously, they don't think Tesla is going to be doing all that good in the future. In fact, even with this price target being moved up, it still actually represents about a 70% downside for Tesla. So scary stuff what JP Morgan is predicting. If you're a Tesla shareholder, I disagree with JP Morgan. I'm more on the side of Deutsche Bank or KGI. I think Tesla definitely has some more room to grow over the course of 2022. I think that they definitely have some more potential upside that we could be seeing. And let me move on to Elon Musk's Twitter. But first, let me move on to the channel analytics. We actually have about 9,000 subscribers at the channel. We're trying to bump this up to 10,000, and I would like to cover Tesla stock more often. So if you guys are interested in following the channel, feel free to subscribe if you want some Tesla stock news. That would be much appreciated. But other than that, on to Elon Musk's Twitter. So this is the official Twitter of Elon Musk. He has a ton of followers and all that. And he's recently tweeted out a couple of things. One, when this news came out about the deliveries, he said, "Great work by Tesla team worldwide." And then he put a link to an article discussing how their Q4 deliveries exceeded 300,000 vehicles. And then shortly after that, he said, "Let's make the roaring 20s happen." So I definitely think Elon Musk could make this happen. He also then posted a little meme right here about the potential downsides that we could be seeing in 2022. Maybe there are some potential dangers on the horizon that we don't know about, but Elon Musk is looking somewhat optimistic, at least from his first tweet, about making the roaring 20s happen. So I am very bullish on Tesla. I think that if anyone could carry a company through tough times or great times, it's Elon Musk. I think he's one of the best businessmen we've got in our generation, at least in the current generations that we have alive today. I think Elon Musk is probably one of the most liked or most loved businessmen alive ever. Particularly in our time, though. So we are going to take a brief look at the short interest on Tesla because it actually tells an interesting story. In fact, it is incredibly low. There are incredibly few Tesla shorts, at least historically, compared to how many we used to have. In fact, if you look at Tesla over the long term, ever since there was short interest, it initially ramped up way back in 2019 and has just been falling and falling and falling as Elon Musk has proven those shorts wrong. So we're actually near all-time lows today. We're incredibly low. Historically, where we've been, we're incredibly low. So we actually have a small increase today, obviously, because Tesla is running up somewhat big on this news, and there is the chance of a pullback, right? When a stock moves up 13 or 12%, there is definitely the chance for a small pullback. So shorts are getting in this one a little bit. Short interest has increased by about 1.39%, bringing us up to 2.39% of the free float. So overall, relatively few shorts are in Tesla. As you've seen, they've just been getting hammered by Tesla stock over the past couple of years. So they don't want to take too much of a chance of shorting it too heavily, but they have about 19 million shares short at the moment. Now, Tesla is also breaking records on Google. In fact, if you look at Google Trends and search for Tesla stock, Tesla has spiked massively today. We are at record highs of 100 for the past week. Tesla has not been this popular the past week, but on this big news and on this big pump up, Tesla stock is certainly being searched a lot, and not just on Google. It's actually the #1 trending stock on Reddit right now. It is in the #1 spot with almost 1,000 mentions, 960 mentions, and almost 7,500 upvotes. So about just a little over 7,500 upvotes on Tesla on Reddit. A lot of retail people love Tesla stock. It's no surprise that it's doing very well on Reddit as well as on StockTwits. It's the #2 top trending stock on StockTwits. It's still getting a lot of attention. There's certainly room for this rally to continue. We are not at all-time highs yet, I will point out. In fact, just 30 days ago, we were even higher than this, but just barely. And if you look back over the past 90 days, we were even higher than this. So 1,250 is the all-time high for Tesla. It's likely that we could see some resistance there. However, I will note that Tesla has been known to go on massive run-ups. In fact, if you look over the past 2 years, we were making all-time highs almost constantly for 2020. So it's not a surprise if we do end up doing the same in 2022 and just keep running up on Tesla stock. We've done it before. It's by no means the largest company in the world. In fact, Apple just hit the $3 trillion mark today. So Apple, officially the largest company in the world, breaking that $3 trillion market cap. Tesla is at about a $1.2 trillion market cap. So nowhere near Apple. There's still a lot of room to run on Tesla. I am incredibly bullish on it. Obviously, there's room for a pullback, right? If they're up 13% today, then they could pull back a little bit. Some shorts might be getting a little bit greedy and pushing the price down a little bit. We'll see what happens with it. But over the long term, I am very bullish on Tesla. I think we'll be doing pretty well in 2022. A lot of banks have been raising their price targets lately, and it seems like every time we get some good Tesla news, they just raise their price targets a little bit more. Even JP Morgan raising it from 250 to 295. So I'm very bullish on Tesla, but obviously none of this is financial advice. I'm not recommending that anyone buy or sell any stocks. If you guys don't like Tesla, then don't do anything with it. Feel free to do nothing with it. This is just my opinion and me reading out some of the news to you guys. So if you appreciate that, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And other than that, guys, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.